knocks down a three, and now he's channeling his Magic Johnson with a very nice pass to Jack White.
Crawford flies up the other end and draws an early foul.
Some advice to Ruben. He's, do you like that? Because he can see the floor. This United team are explosive.
Speaking of explosive, here's Jordan Crawford.
Because they're trying to top block and take things away. If you guard Chris Golding just in a one-on-one, you need help.
He loves this venue, Jordan Crawford. Dean Vickerman wants an immediate timeout. The last thing he wants.
And as soon as he goes past the screener, you've got to be digging at that ball, making him a retreat dribbler.
5 points in the game, Crawford. The other end.
You don't normally advocate helping out of that strong side corner. And Kyle Bowen, I'm trying to tell you, time.
Flynn Cameron, United's young stars, getting some instruction from Dean Vickerman. Crawford.
Short stint. Dean Vickerman not happy with perhaps what he was doing on the defensive end. Ian Clark comes in, but he's
round. What did Dean Vickerman have to say at quarter time?
Well, he said what you said, Gazy, 6 turnovers, and we get what we got in that quarter. He said they are out hustling us at the moment. Massive two for Jordan Crawford there. He said they're out.
Again, just stationary on the weak side. Jordan Crawford with the back cut. And in traffic, he was able to get it out of his hands and onto the glass.
Crawford's been super proactive, dancing and weaving, taking him on a trip around John Kane.
Kyle Bowen, he's being a threat just out of the pick and roll.
Illy gave it up, and Crawford's there to make them pay.
That is just a guy who understands.
They've got it back to 8. It's the closest they've been in a while.
You can't take Kyle Bowen off the court. He's probably going to get a sub.
Well, we saw it.
I mean, he's been doing some of everything that we would expect, I guess, Jack White to do, but good on Dean because Kyle is deserving these minutes.
This will be one of them you want to lock away, but I think you wait and see what you get with your local players before you go ahead and sign your imports. Now, you run the risk of losing them, of course, because they're both high-quality players.
There's one of them, Crawford, that draws contact.
But they're going to need an upgrade. They're going to find... And the Jack Jumpers have shown that they are a system-orientated program.
Jack Gack is the backup 5-man, but if you had an import at that 4 or 5 spot that can cover for Will Magnay and play alongside him.
Oh, how easy is that off the inbound?
How easy, but how beautiful is that?
Like at least the 3rd time Shane has gone coast to coast.
Anthony Drimmick baseline has Crawford wide open right in front of Melbourne's bench. He can't make them pay. Haven't used Ian Hummer at all tonight. One of their imports, Tasmania. It's been a short rotation from Scott Roth.
Perhaps start to think of other options.
Here's a handy one. Crawford.
I think United get away with a lot of holding on those cuts.
Crawford drags it all the way back out. Step back 3 on Rob Lowe. Ball back in the corner. Drimmick gave up his look for Crawford. Little push off the glass. Cuts it back to 1 again. That's missing by a substantial amount. Crawford pulls up in transition.